All right, guys, today I am back on Roblox Steal a Brainrot, and I have got the craziest idea for a prank ever. So, you know how in Steal a Brainrot you have your bases, right? Well, today I'm going to be stealing my friend's entire base. Yep, you heard that, right? I'm literally just going to pick it up and just move it away. I think this is going to be really funny. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work yet, but I have a good plan on how I'm going to do this, and let me show you guys what I'm thinking. So, pretty much, right now, I'm on the admin servers of Steal a Brainrot. My friends don't know that because they joined off of me. They didn't join off, like, the main game, so they have no idea that this is not the actual Steal a Brainrot. Pretty much, Steal a Brainrot has these admin servers that they give out to some YouTubers, and on this admin server, I've got access to a little tool called the building tools. If I run *B tools in the chat, boom, look at this. I've got this building tools block that lets me edit any part of the map that I want. And pretty much the way that we're going to be stealing my friend's base is by building a truck and towing it away. Yeah, that's probably not what you expected, is it? Pretty much, I've got this little garage set up over here, and this is where we're going to be building the car. I kind of just walked through this wall. Pretty much there's a see-through wall that you can just go through. But anyways, now that we're out on the side of the map, my friends are just over there trying to play the game. They have no idea what's about to happen to them. Let's start putting together our truck now. In order to build a car in this game, it's actually pretty simple. I only discovered how to do this a couple days ago, but what you need to do is grab the building tool and you need to put down a vehicle seat. This is the first thing that you need. And then let's move it up over here a little bit. And okay, it looks like the vehicle seat is facing this way. Perfect. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to make the seat a little bit bigger. We need to, like, this is going to be the body of our car. This is going to be the thing that we're going to be attaching to my friend's base to pull it. So let's just make it a little bit bigger. We don't want it to be too big to the point where we can't fit out of here because we kind of have to have like a little bit of clearance to fit through this. I think we're going to be good though. I think we can easily fit through this go-throughable wall that we've built. Anyways, now that we've got the main body of our car, the next thing we need to do is add the wheels. But wait, let's make the body of the car look kind of cool. Let's change the surface type to studded. That way it looks a little bit more like Roblox Steal a Brainrot. And then let's also go ahead and start putting down our wheels. For the wheels, it's actually really simple. We just got to put down a cylinder right there and then size it up to the right size. There we go. This is actually insane, by the way. The fact that you can build a working car in Steal a Brainrot. I never thought this day would come. I'm pretty sure there's also a lot of other things that you can build in this as well. You can probably build like helicopters and airplanes too. Comment below if I should do that for a prank. Anyways, let's go ahead and just move this tire a little bit further out. We need to have a little bit of space between the wheel and the car. And now that we've got that, let's just go ahead and clone our wheel a couple times. We got to put one on each side of the car, of course, because, you know, that's how cars work. We're not building a tricycle here. Actually, we probably could build a tricycle if we wanted to. Anyways, now that we've got all these wheels on this side, let's just clone them, move them to the other side over here, and we got to have that little tiny gap between the main car body and the wheels, just like that. Yep, that looks good. And all right, now that we've got the base of our car done, there's a few things that we should do before we start actually adding like the hinges and stuff to make this thing drivable. Let's go ahead and color each of the wheels so that it looks cool. And then what I'm thinking that we do is let's select this entire car and let's just make a copy of this just in case something goes wrong, because the cars are really finicky. Sometimes if you make like a small problem, the whole thing just breaks. So let's just save a backup of the car over here so that if we need to restart, we can just restart with this backup. But anyways, now that we've got the frame of our car done, the next thing we need to do is add the hinges. Let's go over here in the back wheels, and all we got to do to add the hinges is just go to the surface tool, choose the right side, and then hinge. Look at that. You see that yellow thing over there? That is a hinge. That's what's making all of this possible. That's what's going to make this car actually drive. Let's do the same over here on this side. We got to add a hinge on the right side over there. I also want to try testing out putting motors on the car, because on the surface tool right over here, you can actually have the option of putting motors on it. And I think that'll make the car stronger, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really tested it. For now, let's just put hinges. We'll test out the motors later. There we go. We've got hinges on pretty much all the sides of the car now. And now all we got to do is just move everything into place. We got to move the tires into the car like that so that they're just perfectly touching. We don't want any air between the tires and the vehicle seat. There we go. And then we just got to do the same with this last one over here. And all right, our car is now pretty much good to go. In order to make this thing actually drivable, we just got to unanchor all of the wheels just like this. This is the riskiest step. If something breaks, it's going to break here. But it looks like everything is working. And now that we've got all the wheels unanchored, let's unanchor the frame as well. And boom, we've now got a working car. Look at this. We can like drive it around and stuff. But this car is a little bit slow. Look, our top speed is kind of maxing out at like 20, 30. Oh, wait, it's actually kind of fast. I'm not gonna. Whoa, what the? Why is this thing actually fast? Wait. We're going to like 37, 30. Dude, this is actually kind of an insane car. But anyways, this is what we're going to be using to tow my friend's bases away. Wait, if this doesn't work and we can't tow their bases away, I wonder what the chances are of just being able to add like tires to their base and just drive it away. Imagine if we can make their base into a car. That would actually be insane. Anyways, now that we've got this car over here, the next thing we need to do is go out and start stealing some people's bases.
And should we just get some more server luck? We're not getting anything good.
Last time I bought server luck, we didn't get anything good either.
This is rigged.
Well, don't forget, baby dashers, I'm gonna review starting in like 30 minutes, so once that starts up, we'll be able to get a bunch of good stuff. I'm sure of it.
Fine. I guess you're right. The admin abuse is gonna be really OP. Hopefully Sammy spawns in some OP stuff by accident.
Okay, it looks like they're just distracted over there at the front of the red carpet. I think now's the time to make our move. I'm just gonna... You know how if your car is like parked inside of a parking spot for too long, someone comes and tows it? Yeah, I'm gonna go tow my friend's bases. Let's make our way out of our little garage area over here. This thing is kind of hard to drive, but it gets the job done. And okay, I'm just gonna hide here next to Baby Dash's base. All right, I don't think he can see us. This is perfect. Now that we've got our little tow truck set up, it is time to start connecting it to Baby Dash's base. Now, this is the part that I've never tested before. I have no clue if we're actually gonna be able to tow his base, but we're gonna find out. In order to tow his base, I'm thinking what we need to do is unanchor the entire thing and then just connect it to our car. Oh, this is actually insane that this is happening right now. All right, we've got our car over here. Let's just line it up behind Baby Dash's base, just like that. I want to line it up perfectly, and then let's drive forward a little bit. Is this lined up perfectly? I think this is lined up perfectly because I'm gonna anchor the car again in a moment. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's select the car frame. Is the car selected? There we go. I think it's selected, and then let's anchor it. So now the car should be frozen in place. Now that it's frozen, it is time to connect the car to Baby Dash's base. We gotta add a little a rope over here in the back. Let's just add this block over here, and then this will serve as our rope. This is actually nuts. Hopefully this will work. If this works, this will be actually just insane. Let's go ahead and connect it like that. Make this thing a little bit longer, and we gotta make it go like all the way through Baby Dash's base because I really want to make sure that it's gonna be connected. We gotta make sure that we get a good connection. Otherwise, I don't think it'll connect. Is there anything that we can add to the surface of this to make it connect better? Wait, glue? What? Hold on. There's also weld. What does weld do? Okay, let me set all of the sides of this cylinder thingy to weld. Oh, I think it just makes it look like weld. What about glue? Okay, it looks like glue does the same. I don't really know what that did, but I think everything is glued together now. Is everything glued together? Hopefully. I didn't even know that the glue thing was an option, but I'm glad that it is. Now that we've got this rope connected to the car, let's color it like a rope. Let's make it look like that. There we go. That looks actually, that looks more like a piece of wood. All right, that looks more like a rope. Now that we've got it connected to Baby Dash's base, all we gotta do is just unanchor it. If we unanchor Baby Dash's base, then it should be connected to our car, hopefully. Moment of truth. Let's see if this will work. Let me go over here, and I gotta select his base. I'm pretty sure I can select my base. Yeah, look, my base selects really easily. If I hover my thing over it, it'll just, I got this selection outline. But Baby Dash's base, it doesn't have that. Whenever I hover over his base, it's got like this giant outline. I don't know if you can see that. How am I gonna move Baby Dash's base? I don't even know if I have it selected right now. Actually, we can test it out. We can test out if we have it selected. Let's go here into the material tools, and I'm just gonna set the transparency to 1. Okay, we do have it selected. We do have Baby Dash's base selected. I didn't mean to do that. Undo. There we go. It's back to normal.
What the? Did you see that? Did my base just change colors?
Your base changed colors. Wait, did you get one of those fancy rainbow bases or something?
No, I don't have the rainbow base. I'm pretty sure my dad has one though.
That was a close one. But now that we've got everything hooked up, we've got Baby Dash's base selected. All we gotta do now is just go to the anchor tab, unanchor this thing, and okay, hopefully this will work. Moment of truth. I hit the unanchor button. Oh no, it's all fault. I did not mean to do that.
What in the world? And look at my base. What happened?
Okay, this is going bad. You know, I'm taking parts of Baby Dash's base at least. Whee! Oh no, it's not. Nothing is connected.
What the? It's like a tornado just hit your base. Wait, is that a car?
What in the world happened here? Dad, what are you doing driving a car?
Oh, hey guys, I was, don't mind me. I just had to tow your base away because your base was kind of, causing problems around here. It didn't, meet HOA, regulation.
What in the world is an HOA? Hey, he's taking my base away.
I'm sorry, guys. This base did not qualify. Baby Dash, your grass and your lawn was not trimmed accordingly.
You just went through the wall.
Okay, we just stole Baby Dash's base.
Hell in the world. Wait, where did he go?
My base is gone. All of my brain rots are gone too. I don't even know what to say.
I think Baby Dash's base wasn't glued together properly, but now that we've taken his base, let's just dispose of this. Oh, we we can throw it all off the edge. Oh my goodness. Wait, what in the world is happening right now?
Dash, you gotta come on and tell us what just happened. What was that?
Yo, I'm sorry, guys. Sammy, he hired me to be like the regulator of Steal a Brainrot bases, and Baby Dash's base was just not up to standards.
What do you mean it wasn't up to standard? What was not up to standards?
It just wasn't good enough. Like your base, you had too many Brainrots on the right side and not enough on the left side. You have to even them out. Do you not know that that's part of the rules?
You're treating this like one of those homeowner thingies where people complain about their neighbor's grass being too long.
Hey, that's what I was hired to do. I gotta do my job right. I'm just currently dismantling your base.
What do you mean dismantling my base? Wait, am I gonna get all my brain rots back?
Oh, your brain rots are gonna be just fine in the brain rot detention center.
What?
Yeah, that's what happens to brain rots to get repossessed. Your brain rots are going to jail.
No. Wait, Dad. Okay, where in the world did you go?
He literally just took the base away into the wall over here.
Here you are. Is this my base?
Sorry, dude. Your base has been taken to the junkyard.
Where's all my brain Brainrot.
Like I said, buddy, Brainrot jail. They had to go. Anyways, you want to help me pick up this trash or not?
This is not trash. This is my entire... I don't even know how you just broke all of this.
What are those cars in the back?
Oh, these are the government-issued Steal a Brainrot cars for repossession. Oh, no, wait, I'm falling off.
Push him off. Push him off.
Hey, what did I do wrong that justifies me being pushed off?
You literally destroyed my base. Whoa, wait, hold on. I'm deleting your car. Take that.
Okay, you gotta come clean though. What in the world just happened?
I told you, I just took Baby Dash's base.
Ah, my red carpet.
Oh, it looks like parts of your base just move whenever I walk over them.
Yeah, but how did you actually do this?
Well, guys, I told you, Sammy put me in charge of cleaning up the lobbies, and Baby Dash's base was not good. And now we need to go build a new base in the place of Baby Dash's old base.
This is actually messed up. What is this thing?
Oh, this was the rope. I was trying to tow your base away, but yeah, that didn't really work properly. Actually, you know what? You want me to just tell you what I was trying to do? I was trying to tow your base away, that's all.
So you're not working for Sammy?
No, not exactly, but isn't this sick? I can literally tow bases away.
No, this is not sick because my brain rots are gone now.
Okay, you know what? Here's a proposal for you. I'll give you all your brain rots back if you guys help me try to tow a base.
What's in it for me? I didn't lose any brain rots in that event that just happened.
I'll give you some new brain rots or something. I'll talk to Sammy, but I want to try to tow one of these bases around here. I have a feeling like it's possible without tearing apart the entire base.
Yeah, you need to like connect your rope to the car good enough.
Yeah, I don't know why the rope didn't connect to the car. Hold on, let me create another car and then let's try doing this plan.
Wait, so how in the world are you creating these cars?
It's actually pretty simple. I'll show you in a second, but first, let's move the remains of what once was your base. Let me just select all of it. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to select all this. I don't really know what's going on over here.
My entire base is like destroyed. My brain rots are back.
Oh, they're gone.
Well, he said he'll give them back to you later today.
You better give my brain rots back.
I'll give your brain rots back, but okay, you guys see this thing over here, this car frame?
Yeah, does this work? Can I drive it?
Well, not quite. This is just a copy of the car that I was using earlier. I made a copy of it because I had a feeling that the old one was going to get deleted. So let me make another clone and we can work on this car over here.
Whoa, you're just mass producing cars.
Oh yeah, but for this car, I have an idea. Instead of putting hinges over here, which is what I did earlier, let's try putting some motors. Maybe this will make the car go faster.
Motors? Whoa. Wait, so this is how you made the car actually drive?
Oh yeah, pretty much you just gotta put some hinges or something on the car, on the wheels, and then you can literally just make yourself a car.
But wait, we need to figure out how to connect something to it.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to connect something to the car. Let me go ahead and just put all the hinges down. I wonder if having motors instead of hinges will work. That's the main thing I'm curious about right now.
Well, have you tested out the motors before?
Not really, so I don't really know if they're gonna work or not. Oh, hold on. Gotta set my increments to 0.1 over here, and then move these wheels in.
Wait, so if we can steal people's bases, can I use this to steal people's brain rots from their bases?
Honestly, you might be able to. If you can get like your friends to join into here and then take their brain rots away, that would be crazy.
Okay, but what's the next step?
Now that we've got all of the motors and hinges in place, all we gotta do is just unanchor all of this. There we go. I've unanchored all the pieces. Now to unanchor the vehicle body, and okay, this looks promising.
Does it work?
Okay, no, this one goes way too slow. I don't think the motors work. For some reason, I can't get the motors figured out, so I think we just gotta go back to using hinges.
Okay, but we need to figure out how to connect stuff to this. How do you get that building block?
Oh, here, let me give one to you guys. If I do B tools all, this should give everyone an additional building tool. Now we gotta figure out how to actually connect stuff to the car. But first things first, let me go ahead and just fix up this car. I don't even know if we can fix up this car. We're gonna find out. I'm just gonna replace the motors over here with hinges, and there we go. Let's see, is the car gonna work now? Yeah, still doesn't work. I think we're gonna need to restart.
Okay, but how do we add other stuff to this? Can we add like a window over here or like a wall?
I have absolutely no idea. It is so finicky with the cars. That's the thing with them. Let me just delete all of this and we can try again from over here. Good thing I built this base that we can just keep on cloning. This is really, really OP.
So you're unanchoring the car. What if you try keeping the part that you want attached to it anchored?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Here, I'll just put like 3 clones of these cars down so we can all do stuff.
Wait, can we move them in the main lobby?
Yeah, we can move them in the main lobby. Let me just go ahead and... wrong thing. Oh, my bad. You know, they do say that science advances one death at a time.
Not like that.
We can respawn though, so it's fine. Let me just select this entire car body real quick, and I'm just gonna move it into the main area, so that way we can kind of have more room to build. There we go.
We can put some in the place where Baby Dash's base was.
Oh yeah, that's a great spot.
You're gonna give me my base back later too, right?
Yeah, you'll get your whole base back. But there we go. There's 3 cars. Everybody, let's get to experimenting.
Wait, you're gonna need to give me the building tools again. I kind of died.
Oh, right. Let me do B tools all. There we go. And all right, so back to research and development. So
It seems like the hinges are kind of our best bet so far.
I don't know how to figure out how to do do the thing with the motors. I'm sure there's something we can do with the motors, but I don't know. I wasn't clever enough to figure it out. Let me go ahead and just set up hinges on all of these bits over here. There we go. And then remember, you got to move in the car wheel a little bit.
I'm making my car pink.
You serious right now? It doesn't matter about how the car looks. That literally does not even matter right now. We got to try to figure out how to tow stuff with these things.
Yeah, wait, I'm putting together the car right now. This better work.
It's really, really finicky, I'm not gonna lie. So if it doesn't work, just give it a couple more attempts. There we go. I think all of my wheels are in the right place now. That first car that I set up earlier to try to take Baby Dash's base, that one worked out so good. That one was really, really fast. Let me go ahead and just unanchor all of these parts. Oh, also, I unanchored your base earlier, Baby Dash. That's why your base kind of fell apart. But okay, I've got a car working. This car is pretty sweet. It's going 24 blocks per second or whatever the speed unit is. But now we got to figure out how to attach stuff to this. Once we figure that out, then we'll be able to attach stuff to the bases as well.
I just tried unanchoring my car and it didn't work.
And you got to unanchor the wheels first. You have to unanchor all the wheels first and then the car. This is kind of messed up.
Wait, I'm actually gonna make mine work. I don't know what Anne's doing. She's bad.
Hey, I'm not bad. I just didn't know what I was supposed to do.
All right, well, I've already unanchored my car, so my car might be a little bit too late to start editing stuff on.
Whee! I made mine work. Wait, this is so sick. I can make a motorcycle now after I know how to do this.
Aw, what? Can I just clone one of your guys's?
You might be able to. I don't know if you can clone them after they're unanchored. But first things first, I want to try figuring out how to attach stuff onto here that will actually stick. So let me just put a block down. And what are you doing?
I tried cloning it.
And you're messing up my car. Stop, stop, stop. Does it still work? Oh, no. There's like wheels inside of wheels now. No! I don't think the cloning method worked, Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me try deleting some of these. I have 2 wheels in each of my wheel corners. I think you can't clone them after you already unanchored them because things start getting weird then. I was able to repair this car though, so that's good.
I'll just start from scratch.
Yeah, just try again. But what I want to try doing is really attaching something onto this car.
I'm trying to attach something onto my car too. I need to make sure that it sticks.
In the surface tool menu, there's like an option for glue and welding. So maybe that has something to do with it as well. All right, I've just straightened out my car over here. I think this is pretty good. Now let me grab the building tool and I'm just going to put a block down over here.
Maybe the block that we put down has to be like another vehicle seat for it to connect.
Maybe. Actually, that's worth a shot. It looks like this doesn't do anything though. Yeah. This is just breaking the car. What if it's a little bit in like that? No, that doesn't work either. Wait, this is so weird. How do we make it connect?
There's gotta be a way.
I've seen other people make it connect. I've like done a little bit of research on this topic and I'm like 99% sure it's possible. Let's see. Surface tool. Maybe I gotta set it to glue. And then if I unanchor it, this is kind of what I did earlier, but I don't know. Let me try again. Unanchor. There we go. Oh, wait, guys, I've got something attached on here. Can I drive around with it? Wait, guys, I've done it. I've got something attached.
Wait, how did you do it? What did you do?
I just set it to glue and look, now it's fully attached to the car. Baby Dash, come over here and try like pushing it over. Let's see if you can push it over.
Mine isn't attaching.
Okay, try. You see this big block behind my car? Try like knocking it down. I'm in the seat right now, so I can't really push it.
Okay, wait, I can push it.
Wait, what? Bro, this is so hard. Okay, we're gonna figure this out though. We're getting this done.
If we can attach wheels to the car with hinges, then surely we can attach other stuff.
Wait, that might be the answer. Maybe we need to use hinges to attach stuff. That's kind of weird, but maybe that's like the solution. Maybe the only way to attach stuff to this car is with hinges.
But aren't the hinges gonna make it spin around whenever you go?
Maybe, but I mean, that's better than nothing at all. Let me try adding a hinge over here. I'm gonna do bottom type hinge. There we go. Okay, now the bottom of this thing is a hinge. Let me move it down a little bit lower.
Okay, wait, try unanchoring it.
Yeah, let me try unanchoring it now. And okay, this thing looks pretty attached. Guys, I've got it attached, I think, but I don't know for certain. Baby Dash, you want to try knocking this over again?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, try pushing that over. Let's see if it works.
Wait, I can't push it over.
I think hinges are the solutions. Hinges are what we need to connect.
Interesting.
Well, I already connected this car to this base over here. I'm gonna try connecting it with a hinge.
Oh, did you put like a little spatula underneath the base? Wait, that's kind of clever. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, wait, can you get your big block out of here?
Yeah, sure. Let me get that out of the way. Pretty much, I just did the exact same thing that I did with the tire. I literally just put a hinge on the thing and then moved it down. I moved the block down so that it's like inside of the thing. And then I did the thing and then I did the other thing.
Yeah, these car builds are way too complicated.
It's not that complicated. It's literally just hinges. Hinges and wheels. Let's go. I want to try moving this base over here though. The thing is with the base, whenever we unanchor it, it's gonna like fall apart and just die.
Well, if we can just move one piece of the base thing, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so let me try this out. I've got my car over here lined up pretty good. Let me anchor it so that it can stay still. And then let me try making this thing over here bigger. There we go. Okay, wait, now the hinge is like, oh, interesting. So guys, whenever you make the thing bigger, like the hinge will kind of like reconnect with it. Okay, so the hinge really is the way to connect stuff. Very, very interesting. But now it's not connecting over here for some reason. Wait, guys, look at this. I made like a little lever.
What in the world is going on over there?
A lot of weird stuff. Lot of weird stuff. But I think I know what I need to do here now. I think what I need to do is make this arm that I've got a little bit longer. Guys, we are literally like inventing cars and steal a brain rot. This is innovation right right here. Who else is doing this right now?
This is so cool.
I think I need to make this thing a little bit longer like that. Let me change the increment to 0.1. I'm just gonna make it a bit longer. There we go. And then I'm gonna try to put a hinge on the end over here. Oh wait, I gotta make it longer than I intended to, because whenever I make it longer, it's just gonna recenter back there. Okay, there we go. I think that's about as long as I want it. Now I'm gonna choose side back and then put a hinge there. Okay, that's not the right side that I wanted. What about side front? Side front and then hinge. Nope, that set it over here. Which side is this side? Maybe right? Hinge. Nope, that didn't work. Where did that hinge go? Oh, I see. Okay, I need to put it on the left side. Let me set that back to smooth and then left side and then hinge, and boom, I've now got a hinge in there. Now, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. Let me try making this thing bigger. I've got an idea of what I'm doing, but I don't know if this is actually gonna work.
The first person to figure out how to drag something wins.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got this build over here selected. Let me try unanchoring this whole build. Let me think though. After I unanchor this, there's no going back. If this works, then it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Let me think. Will this work? Will this work? Yeah, this will work. This will work. All right, let me unanchor this. And all right, it did not work.
Wait, hold on. Look, I have a big block on my car. Now I just have to unanchor the base, and then I can pick it up.
Wait, what?
Baby Dash might actually be onto something.
No, wait. Your method actually might be a good method. You've got a big spatula on the back of your car, and my car, I don't even know what's going on here.
Look, I just broke the base, and now I can move it all with my tow truck, but it's moving at 1 stud per second.
Huh, maybe the bases are too heavy.
Wait, Baby Dash, you should have added more wheels on the back like an actual truck.
You're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Wait. This is kind of a good method, though. Having a big platform in the back and then having wheels there. Yo, we totally should have done this.
Well, I was the smartest one here, even though I didn't even invent the car. So, I think I win.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one to Baby Dash.
Yeah, you know what? Baby Dash can win that one. Oh, wait, guys, look at this, though. The hinge totally connects stuff to your car. I'm trying to move this big block that I have in the top of my car, and if I move the block, it moves the entire car itself.
The hinges are the answer to everything.
Hinges are indeed the answer to everything. Well, the cars themselves are still pretty fun to drive around, so I'm taking my whip for a spin.
Wait, so can I get my base back now?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know how to do that.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. You can just leave and rejoin. That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.